Hey there, my name is Fatuma Msambu. Welcome to the Be Your Own Kind Show, a show that will inspire you to take on the journey of self-discovery, not just for a day or a week, but for a lifetime. My sister will be joining us on the next episode. So on this episode, I will be sharing with you a very simple topic that I have titled Unmasking, and I will be giving you the importance of why we should unmask as an individual. So kindly share, like, and subscribe. So today's topic is unmasking, and simply to unmask is to expose the true character or hidden truth about someone or something. Firstly, I'd like to apologize about my voice. It's a bit hoarse because I was singing. I've been singing like for a month or two. Yeah, and my voice hasn't I haven't yet gotten back my voice to its fullest capacity, but I believe that the message that I'm trying to give out today will be heard and it will inspire someone out there. So basically, to unmask is to expose the true character or hidden truth about something. And many people have spent many years projecting a false image of themselves. And I must admit that I was one of those people who were so afraid to be seen or so afraid to be known as, I don't know what I can say. I was so afraid to just let people know who I truly am. And I came to a point where I just took off the mask and just gave people the authentic me. Yeah. So many people have taken this journey of masking because they have fear of being criticized or laughed at. Guys, this thing is so real. So we should always be mindful of things that we say towards our friends or our peers, because words or what we tell them carry a lot of value and are able to mold their lives or just shape their lives. So we should be mindful, because people have so much fear out there to be criticized or be laughed at, and that's why they are wearing a mask. So, and this has caused many people to just shrink into the shadows. The Bible tells us that we are the light of the world. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. But many people have put on that mask and they're hiding in the shadows because this has become their only choice due to people's words, due to people's laughs or criticism. So we should be mindful in order for us to help someone out there build who they really are, or just be able to express their authentic self. So every day is a masquerade party for someone who's masking up, or someone who's wearing a mask, or someone who does not want to let the world know who they really are. But I hope this video will allow you to leave that masquerade party and just leave that mask away from your life. So that masquerade party is about to come to an end, and you're about to have an authentic party, or you're about to reveal your true self to the world. So unmasking is a decision that you have to make on your own as an individual. I can't make that decision for you. You need to come to the realization that you are who God created you to be, and you shouldn't be who people want you to be. So it's a decision that you need to make up on your own. And by this time right now, you should be able to make changes, and it starts with you being brave enough to just let the world know who you are. So you might be thinking, why? So Fatuma, why do people wear masks? I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah. So many people wear masks due to various reasons, and I'm just going to point out a few that I jotted down. So the first one is to cover up their insecurities. So many of us have this thing that we have termed as insecurities that have caused us to shrink into the shadows, as I mentioned earlier. So the fear to let others see our insecurities has caused many people to mask themselves. So they just want to cover up so that no one can notice them or no one can see them. And then the second point is to easily conform to people's expectations. I remember when I was in primary school, that should have been in grade 1 to 5, we used to hang out in a group of about 20 pupils, and we had touring leaders. This is an amazing story because we used to follow these two good friends, these two friends of ours, and when they say you're not going back to class because you haven't jumped from the A or the monkey box, they meant just that, and we had to obey. But we had to come to a point where we just refuse to be rude by other people and just follow our dreams or just follow our passions, and not just go with the waves or the trend, or just be influenced by others. But we had to come to a point in our lives where we just had to decide that this is not us, this is who they want us to be. And I remember when I went to high school, my friend and I won't mention her name, we became bullies because of what happened to us in the past. We were bullied in the past, so we became bullies in the end. And that didn't what can I say, that didn't shape us so well, because we used to laugh at people and criticize people, but we had to come to realization that we don't have to laugh at others and we don't have to criticize others. So people mask up or wear their masks to easily conform to people's expectations. So what I was trying to say is that people will always try to fit you to their mold. People will always try to fit you to their mold. People will always try to fit us to their mold, partly due to their own insecurities. And this is because it makes them feel better if they can get someone to do something that they're doing. And we need to realize that the only mold that we should fit in is the mold of Jesus Christ, because He is the potter and we are the clay. So we should only be that which He has created us to be. And you need to tell yourself that you don't need to fit in, but you need to find the people that fit you. I will say this again: don't try to fit in, but find the people that fit you. And the third point of why people wear masks is the fear of being different. Guys, this is really true, because many people out there are so afraid of being different. They are so afraid of just allowing themselves to be who God created them to be. So it's okay, I will say this again, it's okay to be short, tall, light, dark, big ears, big nose, small nose, and you can name it all. You can give all those insecurities that people have tried to create. But you need to understand that what they show us on television, those are simply adverts of what perfect should be. And for them, their benefit is making money. And you need to understand that you were bought at a price, and the only price that you were bought at is that of Jesus Christ on the cross. Any other price is worthless. So you need to allow yourself to be different. Stop being afraid of being different. Just let the world accept you for who you are. And the fourth point being the feeling to be accepted, or the need to feel accepted. Many people have fallen into the trap of wearing a mask because they always feel a need to be accepted by someone else. They always feel a need, oh, if Fatuma is like this, I should try my best to be like Fatuma just so she can accept me. Oh, that group is cool, I must do this and that and that and that just to fit into the group. But as I said earlier, stop trying to fit in and find the people that fit you. So you're probably watching this video because you're sick and tired of being someone you're not, or you're tired of people dictating who you should be. And I'm just going to give you a few points that are going to help you own yourself, that are going to help you own it and just find your true self. So the first one being, everything was created for its purpose. When I realized that I was created for a purpose, my mindset changed. Like the way I carried myself changed. The way I look at myself in the mirror has changed. I get to a point where I tell myself good things even before someone else tells me. I tell myself I am beautiful, and I've come to believe it because that's who God created me to be. So everything was created for its purpose. So the Bible tells us that creation awaits for the manifestation of the children of God. But creation is not awaiting for clones or people who are not authentic to themselves. Creation is waiting for the manifestation of children of God who have accepted who God created them to be. So you need to believe it, and you need to own yourself and understand that you were created for its purpose. Everything that God created was created for its purpose. And the second point is, you need to realize who you truly are. This is very important because people will call you different names, people will tag you, people will give you different tags, they'll say this and that simply because someone else told them something about you, or someone gave them an opinion about you, or at times it's because of their perspective of who they think you are. But you need to realize that you are who God created you to be, and you're not who people say you are. And the third point is that never forget what's underneath the mask. So people always try to mold us to who they want us to be, because at times, as I mentioned earlier, partly due to their own insecurities, they don't want you to be that powerful person that they see in you. So usually people don't want us to be who God created us to be, because they are so afraid of how powerful we can be. They're so afraid of how we can shine to the world, because we are the light to the world. So never forget what's underneath the mask. You might fall in the trap of following the patterns of the world or following a certain group of people, but you should always tell yourself that there is someone that God created you to be, and there's that person underneath you that the world should see, because creation awaits you. My fourth point is that unmasking allows you to take on a new self, a self that is learning to conform to another standard. So when you wear a mask or pretend to be someone you're not, you conform to a standard that is driven by fear and lack of confidence. So it's important for you to take off that mask, because you need to present the authentic you to the world. And in order for you to build your confidence and just be brave and be bold, you need to take off that mask. My fifth point is that without you, the world is missing something. I would like to think of this as a rainbow. If you take away one color from the rainbow, it will be called something else. And that's how the world is. We all add color to the world, and don't deprive the world of who God created you to be. And one thing you should always remember, is that you are 1 in 7 billion. 1 in 7 billion. God has not created anyone else like you. So as I'll be signing off, I'd like to say my final words, which are: unmasking isn't about becoming something, it's about owning and embracing your true self. I'll repeat that. Unmasking isn't about becoming something, it's about owning and embracing your true self. So I'm not saying unmask and become something else, I'm just saying own yourself, embrace who God created you to be. So from me, Fatuma Msambu, I would like to tell you that this is the time to unmask. There's no better time to unmask than this time. So kindly remember to like, share and subscribe. And if you're out there and you battled with certain insecurities, or you're on the journey of self-discovery and you're doing well on that journey, I'd like you to reach out to me and share your story with me, or be able to share this platform with me, and just be an inspiration to someone out there. So you can inbox me on my Facebook page, which is Fatuma Msambu, and I'll be able to talk with you. So kindly remember to like, share and subscribe. Remember, be your own kind, believe, focus and choose to be different.